Greetings everyone and welcome to the Week 6 overview for our FastTrack English course. First thing you're going to want to do is prepare for Tuesday's Zoom class. You have a couple jobs to do. First, you're going to complete the argument folder in college writing on Everyone Deserves Defense. And again, because I'm having you do something in college writing for Tuesday's class, it's going to be super important that you're looking at both course schedules for week 6 and making some kind of study plan. It's important to remember that your final draft of your personal narrative is due on Tuesday as well, not until Tuesday night. But remember, that's 20% of your college writing grade, so it's super important to prioritize and plan so that not only do you have enough time to get the final copy of your personal narrative done, but that you also get this argument work done for Tuesday's Zoom class. So again, make sure you're watching both overview videos, printing both course schedules, and making yourself a study plan so that you can get to everything and get everything done. Then do steps 1 through 4 for the What Would Peter Think experience. This is super important. You can't pull this off in class if you haven't done the work. This is requiring you to revisit about 20 pages in chapters 1 through 4 of Just Mercy. I had to look back and reread them in order to prepare for this assignment. So if I had to look back, and I've read the book multiple times, I know you're going to have to go back and really do the prep work. Overall, I will say it'll take you about an hour to do the argument folder in college writing. It's going to take you about an hour to look back on those pages and prepare steps 1 through 4. And then the print justice definitions will take you about 30 seconds because that is just printing something for class. That is super easy. So you're going to have 2 hours of prep. So budget that into your time and your study plan so that everything gets done. Then in Tuesday's Zoom class, we're going to work on defining commutative, distributive, and social justice. We'll work on pulling text evidence and the best quotes to support the definitions of those. That work is going to help you complete your definition paper that's due Friday in college writing. You'll see that. In college writing, there is a definition paper for all these justice types with all these expository texts. I'm going to help you with that. So we're going to do a lot of that work together, and so we'll do 3 of the justice types on Tuesday, we'll do 4 on Thursday, and then by the time we're done with that, you'll be really ready to get that paper done. So when you're budgeting your time and planning out your week, you do want to plan Thursday and Friday to work on that definition paper for college writing. Super important. Then we're going to discuss Peter Keene, Herbert Richardson, Herbert's First Lawyers, and Brian Stevenson, and do some quick writes. This will make sense when you look at the What Would Peter Think assignment. And again, that's why you're doing that reading in Just Mercy. That's why you're doing steps 1 through 4 for that paper, for that experience, because once you do that, you'll have opinions about Peter, you'll have opinions about Herbert Richardson, his first lawyers, and then Brian Stevenson, and you'll be ready for that part of class. All of that work will set up the What Would Peter Think experience, and I'm going to focus on some writing instructions explicit because this experience does not come from the writer's practice. This is one that I added to the course, again, to meet some of our common course outline goals. And so I'm going to talk about using exemplification and illustration in an essay. So we'll go over all of that on Tuesday, and then you'll have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to work on the What Would Peter Think experience. It's the only experience for this week. You don't have another one. This is the one we're focused on. Then you're going to prepare for Thursday's Zoom class. You have less work to do for Thursday's Zoom class, which is good. You're going to read Why Do Prosecutors Go After Innocent People by John Pfaff. This essay we're going to use for rhetorical analysis practice. You will have some of that practice. Once you've gone through the argument folder, you will have done it once with Everyone Deserves Defense. But I'm going to add an additional essay for practice because next week in college writing, you'll be more on your own with rhetorical analysis on a really challenging essay. So I want to give you extra practice so that next week you're feeling a lot more comfortable with how to do the rhetorical analysis worksheet. So in order to prepare for that work, you have to have read the essay. Make sure you've read it, and then make sure you print those worksheets so that you can fill them out. We're going to do it together in class. Then Thursday's Zoom class, we're going to define the other 4 justice types: procedural, retributive, restorative, and legal. And again, all of that work will then be done to help you write that definition paper for college writing. And then we're going to, like I said, practice rhetorical analysis with the FAF essay. Don't forget that in all of your spare time, you should be reading chapters 5 through 8 of Just Mercy, working on your dialectic journal, and preparing to write your reflection paper. Now, if I were you, I would be trying to get the reading and the dialectic journal done during the week, especially getting that reading done so that over the weekend, once all of the work is in for college writing and for 900, so once your What Would Peter Think paper is in, you're ready to get started on all of this. It's due on Tuesday, so it's the next chunk. Now, it came quickly, I do know that, but know that the final chunk is not due until week 11, so you have a little bit more time to finish the book. So get reading, work on that dialectic journal, and then don't forget that everything's due, including the reflection paper, on Tuesday of week 7, which is next week. I'll see you in Zoom on Monday for college writing and Tuesday for FastTrack. Have a wonderful weekend, and let me know how I can help.